Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, CS Ababu Namwamba is a man under siege. Yesterday, it was Kimani Ichung'wah attacking him, together with the Nandi Senator Samson Cherargei. They are claiming that Ababu Namwamba is failing in sport, and we agree to that extent. Today now, it is the Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly who also doubles as the Uasin Gishu woman rep, Gladys Shollei. So Shollei was on Citizen TV and she made some claims on Ababu Namwamba as far as the issue of mismanaging sports is concerned and the Talanta Hela app. But unknowingly, Shollei pointed finger at William Samoei Ruto, and I will tell you how. But just back on the Gladys Shollei's allegation on Citizen TV, she's claiming that some of the athletes, when they go out to represent the country, when they come back in this country, as of the latest day, as of the last time they came back, Ababu Namwamba was nowhere at the airport to receive the athletes back in this country. I think they had gone for some beach competition. And another claim is that when the athletes went outside, they were dressed in fake uniform. So she's asking one question. If the ministry is dressing the athletes who are representing this country outside in fake uniform, fake Adidas, then what about the ministry itself? Is it not giving fake services to Kenyans? Let me just quote him. That's what he said. The other day when our team went to Tunisia for the beach game, they were wearing fake sport gear. I think it was fake Adidas knocked off from River Road. By the time the country's athletes wear fake uniform, then there is something wrong. And on the claims of not receiving athletes at the airport, this is what she said. I quote her. I was forced to host our athletes at my home in Kitusuru because the cabinet secretary for sport was not there to receive them as expected of him. That is Gladys boss Shollei. Ababu Namwamba is nowhere to receive the athlete. But I'm asking myself one question. Is Shollei attacking Ababu Namwamba because the athletes are coming from Rift Valley? Why is she not talking about soccer? Kwa nini aongelee mambo ya football? She's only focusing on athletics. So, is she pointing out the mistake that Ababu Namwamba is doing just because some people in Rift Valley were touched? Of course, on this Punchline, we celebrate our athletes. These are our brothers and sisters from Rift Valley. They are doing a great service for this nation. They are flying our flag high. But we have a question to ask the politicians in Rift Valley. Are they on the neck of Ababu Namwamba just because their own sons and daughters from Rift Valley were not treated well the way they thought they could have been treated? That's a question of debate. But then let us now move to the issue of Talanta Hela. And this is what Shollei is saying, which seemingly she's touching on Ruto on this one. I checked as late as yesterday. Look for the Talanta Hela app. It doesn't exist. They told us it was launched. I'm asking one question on this Punchline. Who launched Talanta Hela in this country? And where was it launched? That's my big question. But before you answer this question, just a quick request. For those who are watching and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, the truth is that the launch of Talanta Hela was done at Statehouse, Nairobi. Ababu Namwamba was there seemingly like organizing for the event. But the man who launched this event is none other than Gladys Shollei's president, William Samoei Ruto. He's the man who launched this event. So if it is failing, who is failing Talanta Hela up? Is it Ababu Namwamba or Ruto who launched it? Who is not giving the money? And who is chairing these cabinet meetings? And when Ruto was launching this Talanta Hela, there's something he said about Ababu Namwamba. Even now you will know why Ababu Namwamba is failing in sports. This is what Ruto is saying. When the time to appoint cabinet came, he wanted me, now Ababu Namwamba, to appoint him to another ministry. I will not tell you which, but I declined. I told him that I knew my team better, and you, Namwamba, agreed with me that I made the right choice. That means when Ruto appointed Ababu Namwamba as CS for sport, he was making the right choice. But Ababu Namwamba did not want that position. He was asking for something different. Seemingly, in my view, I think maybe something like what Alfred Mutua is doing, foreign affairs. Sababu kwa Ababu Namwamba alikuwa anafanya mbeleni. And Ruto is assuring Ababu Namwamba, this is what he's saying, I continue. You have my support in what you are doing in this space. We have had a conversation about what you are doing in this sector. Ruto has endorsed what Ababu Namwamba is doing. But Gladys Shollei is not in agreement. Ruto launched this thing. Watch this video shortly as we continue with this discussion. When Ruto was launching Talanta Hela at Statehouse.
Rally, I will be setting off a very important phase of our project to transform sport in Kenya and make talent truly rewarding. Sport and the creative economy contribute the most easily recognizable components of our national brand, especially athletics, as well as other sporting disciplines, in addition to distinctive music and other artistic offerings. Notwithstanding this undeniable contribution to the richness of our national identity, global reputability, competitiveness, and creation of thousands of jobs for talented Kenyans on a full-time basis, the sector remains far from its full potential.
Now, in my view, there's no difference between Ababu Namwamba and William Ruto as far as what they are doing is concerned. The same way Ababu Namwamba is failing sport is the same way William Ruto is failing sport and any other ministry and Kenyans at large. If Ruto was involved in launching of Talanta Hela and it is not working, so the question is, was he launching hot air? And indeed we know him. He's the president who is ever launching hot air in this country from the time he took over power. Siasa la fund ilikuwa hot air. Si ameenda Mount Kenya akari-launch project zote za Uhuru Kenyatta. Hot air. We cannot touch anything that Ruto has done from the time he became president. We can't feel, we can't see, because they are all hot air. Wanasema Ababu Namwamba ana fly in a business class when athletes are flying in economy class. That's true, but it should not be so. Lakini Ruto naye anafanya nini? When Ruto is going out of this country with the delegations, anakuanga ameenda na watu wangapi? Huge delegations, anapanda ndege. Magufuli alikuwa anapanda ndege ya watu wa kawaida na anakaa economy class. si hata business, because of cost control. Alikuwa anajua Tanzania wanahitaji pesa, huko wako na BTR. Kenya hata bado hatuja hiyo. Saizi ile umaskini kwa Kenya, school fees we cannot pay, paka HELB inatolewa, lakini Ruto is spending as if Kenya is super rich every time delegation inje. Tofauti ya Ruto na Mwamba iko wapi? They were all launching hot air and they are spending expensively, luxurious life at expense of taxpayers, and there's no value for our money. So mtu aambie Gladys boss Shollei, as she point finger at Ababu na Mwamba, she should also be pointing finger at one William Samoei Ruto. There's no difference between these two people. They are doing same thing. And indeed, unknowingly, she was ambushing her own boss, William Samoei Ruto. Si Ruto anatumia budget ya 1 year in 6 months time pale kwa Statehouse. Ile yenye mtu alikuwa anaita Dynasty alikuwa anatumia for 1 year, Ruto is spending in 6 months. I mean, tofauti ya yeye na Mwamba iko wapi? The same thing. If Ababu na Mwamba anavalisha watu fake Adidas, which is very wrong, Ruto sana launch fake projects. They are doing the same thing. So kuna mwalimu na Ababu na Mwamba is just the product of the teacher. Mwalimu William Samoei Ruto, Ababu na Mwamba mwanafunzi. Kwa hivyo anaiga mafunzo ya mwalimu William Samoei Ruto, period.